This is why you never make jokes in front of your cult leader. After John managed to convince 7 people to follow him, they all decided to live together in this shabby little apartment in Skegness. John has now become fully delusional, and he fully believes that he is the reincarnation of Pontius Pilate, to the point that he now carries a little wooden cup around with him, and before he does anything, he washes his hands like a ceremony, and he always says, "I wash me hands of the murder of Christ." In order for them to survive, he needs to teach them carpentry, which is his skill, so that they can make furniture to sell to people on the street and keep them afloat. So one day they're on the street trying to sell their wares outside their little apartment, and a customer walks by, and he is extremely impressed by this one piece of beautiful, carpentry. John, straight away with his chest held high, is extremely proud, thinking, yeah, there we go. As he looks down at the table, he realizes that he didn't make it. One of his followers did. And that's a problem for him. So the customer asks, who made this beautiful piece of work? I'd like to buy it. And the follower that did, his name was Craig. He's like this skinny little Irishman. He, puts his hand up and says, it was me. He's chuffed. He's really proud of himself. So he tries to make a little joke. And he's like, maybe I'm the reincarnation of Jesus because I'm such a good carpenter. The whole commune, the 7 of them, they all giggle amongst themselves. Everyone laughs apart from John. John does not find this amusing. In fact, he sees it as a threat to his power that someone in his commune would claim, even as a joke, to be the reincarnation of His Holiness Jesus, who is apparently in the spaceship in the sky. Immediately, John looks up to the sky. His eyes start rolling back. He starts convulsing. Customer's spooked out. He's thinking, what is going on here? John comes back down and he literally just looks straight at Craig. And he's like, the Holy One is not impressed with you, mate. He's not impressed with you one bit. You're in big trouble. Craig shits himself. So John very quickly looks at the customer and apologizes, said, sorry, mate, you can't have that table. It's demonic. It's been possessed by the evil spirits. This guy's not clean. It's a bad table. The reason you think it's so perfect is because it's demonic. John, of course, then shows the customer a table that he's made and convinces the customer to buy that one. He does. And then John goes on to brag about it for the rest of the evening, about how much of a good carpenter he is. He even goes on to make the same joke as Craig, talking about how he's the reincarnation of Jesus. No one laughs at that until he convulses and gives them the look. They shit themselves and force laughter. When they finally get back to the commune, everyone is worried for Craig because they know a punishment is coming. They all sit down. John snaps his hands, and as he snaps, boom, little Fernando pops up out of nowhere. Fernando's this little Spanish fellow who's got a heavy lisp, unsure about his sexuality, but all he does know is that he will do whatever it takes to please John. He's holding the Holy Grail, the little cup with water. John washes his hands, looks at Craig in the eye, and says, "Your punishment, mate, is one spiritual slap." To find out what a spiritual slap is, subscribe for episode